This is exactly how I'm adding an extra $20,000 a month to my agency with TikTok ads alone. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name is Dan the Marketing Man. I'm just going to quickly show you guys what it is that I've been doing on TikTok recently and how you can run profitable ads on TikTok for your agency to get yourself some new clients. So just a quick intro, I've been running ads on TikTok for only a few months now. Actually been working with Jason Wojo. If you guys don't know him, he's actually an agency owner who's doing $3 to $5 million a year right now. And I actually flew to Daytona to go meet him, and I ended up working with him on my funnel, which I'm using now. I can't even tell you how much it's changed since the beginning when I first started a couple months ago. When I first started, there was such a huge learning curve because there were not many advertisers using it. And now it's obviously being used a lot more, and for good reason. Now TikTok is one of the best platforms to use right now since it allows you to target people based on what they like, what kind of content they watch. And I'm sure if you use TikTok right now and you're watching this video, you know how accurate the algorithm can be. Imagine how useful that would be if you could use it for your own agency. You can also use the keywords in your hashtag so that the ad gets in front of the right people at the right time. Finally, no matter where someone is in their conversion path, you can always set up retargeting campaigns to get them back into your funnel again. And just a quick few things to know, as far as like what it takes to run profitable ads on TikTok. I mean, obviously the basics, which is creating an account, applying for the ad account. But after that, it's creating a video that is relevant to the business that you're trying to reach out to, right? Or the businesses that you serve as a marketing agency. And make sure to include their pain points in the offer, right? Try to make your offer based on the pain points that they have. For example, one thing that a lot of people are doing right now is, if I don't get you X result, I will work for free. Or there's some kind of like refund. That's a bold offer. Obviously, you only do that once you're starting to get action happening, right? I'm just using an example. That's a really big issue for people in SMMA. It's getting over that trust issue. And if you can do that, which obviously these people are doing with their bold offers, then it's a lot easier to get people to convert. With that, I also recommend adding bonuses in there. I actually like to watch infomercials. Like, for example, the Proactive commercial is really good.
Here's an acne fact from the dermatologists who created Proactive.
Pimples don't just show up on your face. They can happen anywhere, like your shoulders, back, and chest.
Call now and get our amazing deep cleansing wash free when you order the Proactive 3-step system for only $19.95. And for a limited time, you get free shipping too.
I get breakouts on my back, and it's like, I gotta hide this. And so now it's really good to have a product like the Proactive Body Wash work so quickly.
All I do is apply the Proactive Body Wash every single day after practice. I don't get any breakouts. It's awesome.
The Proactive 3-step system is faster and gentler than ever before. New Beauty calls it the best overall acne fighter. Call now, and as a free extra, we'll include our travel size green tea moisturizer to smooth and hydrate your skin, along with the deep cleansing wash at no extra cost.
I love the deep cleansing wash.
So basically in that commercial, you just saw like what it is, how much it is, a lot of social proof. Then they hit you with some more social proof, right? Like after the first offer, then they hit you with the same offer again, only $19.99, plus you get free shipping, plus you get the free bottle. And if you do it today, we're also going to give you this, and you need to be able to add bonuses into your offer too. And this is a clip which my editor who's editing this video was so kind enough to make for me. You can see the ad here.
Online business owners, I'm talking to every single person right now who wants to run a profitable campaign. I want to have my team run your ads for the next 90 days, and if I don't double your revenue, I will work for free until I do. The best part about it is performance-based, so you're not paying a single dollar unless we actually get results. And right now, if you schedule a call, the next 10 people to schedule are going to get $1,000 off the program. And as an added bonus, we're also going to give you a free ad audit and an SEO report. So click the link below to get started or see how we can do this for your business.
So the first main objections that I cover in the ad is trust. Same thing, I'm doing the bold offer, or I'll work for free until I get you X promised result. Another thing is price. A lot of people always want to know what the price is right away. So we just kind of tell them, hey, if you're that interested or that concerned about what the price is, if you book right now, I'll give you $1,000 off. And that's usually a huge incentive to get people to get on. So I handle two of the biggest objections that we get on the call. And then what do? I say, and if you schedule today, I'm also going to give you a free SEO report and an ad audit of your business. So there's 4 really good reasons in that 30-second clip for someone to want to schedule a call with my team. When it comes time to post this video on TikTok or even other platforms like Facebook, if you're using that, make sure that everything looks professional as possible. Maybe it won't be the best, but as possible. Compile all of your content beforehand into one master file. So when it comes time to upload it, all you have to do is just click upload, and then you just go enjoy some popcorn while waiting for the views and the conversions to happen. Don't forget, captions are very important too. A lot of people are on TikTok and Instagram or watching stories with no audio. So it's important that people know what's going on in each scene without having to turn the sound sound on loud enough where everybody else knows exactly what's going on. And also because people prefer to read the text over listening anyways, believe it or not. So now let's take a dive into the offer a little bit. I'm actually creating a video series on this about hypnotic offers that you can use in your agency or even just with e-com products. Like for example, a lot of my clients right now, I'm kind of working on their offers a lot, and this is what I really want to get into because this is the most important part of running profitable ads. Your offer is the most important. Yes, I think I made it clear already. It's very important that you make an offer that's going to resonate with your target audience. Make sure that your offer is unique too, because you don't want to be, selling the same thing everybody else is. Then you're like every other agency, not making any money. So make sure your offer is unique. Make sure it's valuable to them and it really hits their pain points, whatever that is for whatever niche that you're in, and that it addresses their needs overall, something that they actually want. A good way to do this is by asking yourself what problems your clientele are currently facing. And if you don't know how to do that, here's some examples of us actually going into solar Facebook groups and asking questions like, hey, what are some crazy things that happen like out in the field? Engaging questions like, your first deal that you got for solar, how was it sourced? Stuff like that, right? Stuff that we want to know, like, hey, here are your current pain points. Here are some of the ways that we can solve that. If you can solve their problem, then you have an opportunity to sell something that they need or want. That's going to make the friction on the sales call a lot, well, I guess you'll have a lot less friction on the sales call. So to successfully create an offer for people on TikTok, ask yourself, what does my target audience want? You should think about what values are important to that group of people, who they are as a people, the age range of people, right? That's going to help you with the targeting, where they're located geographically, socially, and so on. The more specific you can get with these details, the better it is for you. A lot of people like to call this the client avatar. So that's just another word for the same thing. So once I have the offer already done, the next thing I'm going to focus on is creating a landing page that's going to convert at a high rate. So at this point, maybe I've already, thought about my offer. I have an ad script. By the way, if you guys want ad scripts, I've included some right in this video in the description. Click on that if you want the ad scripts. But once I have the ad scripts, I then create the landing page for that offer. So the landing page is the first page that the visitor sees when they click on the ad. Maybe they've done a lead form, but either way, this still might go to a landing page after that where they can schedule. So it should match the offer and be as simple and easy to understand. For example, you guys just saw my ad, right? So if my landing page, my headline should be, I will double your revenue in the next 90 days, or I'll work for free, or something related, again, that's congruent to the ad. Like, hey, I just saw this ad, now I'm gonna do this. In this video, look at the title, look at the first 5 seconds of this video, and now I'm delivering even more. Your ad should be doing the same thing. So a lot of the people also that are on TikTok, definitely gonna be on mobile, so make sure your landing pages are mobile friendly and have plenty of calls to action. Maybe at the top it's headline, maybe a video call to action, social proof, call to action, maybe some more social proof, maybe FAQs, and then call to action. Have as many as possible. That way your chances of conversion are much higher. Once I have my landing page set up, I'm going to be asking qualifying questions in the scheduler. So it goes basically TikTok ad, lead form on TikTok, and then they can go and schedule a call, which many people do right now. I have a 25% rate going and scheduling right away. And the others get lead nurture, which I'm about to get into, but I qualify my leads by sending them to the lead magnet with the intention of setting up a call and offering some more information via email, like through automations, which again, I'm going to show you, and then through the sales funnels that I have in a high level. So to qualify the leads, I send them to the landing page. If they're interested to schedule a call, usually 1 out of 4 will schedule. And we'll ask questions like, what's your website URL? How much money are you currently making per month? For local business, it could be how many deals you do per month. You could also ask a question like, are you the decision maker? Or is there someone else who needs to be present in order to make a decision? And then finally, the last question is, our services are not free and require you to invest in ads, software, marketing, etc. How easy is it for you to access $2,000 to $4,000? By the way, Kai Bax gave me these 3 qualifying questions when he first set up my initial campaign for mortgage back in the day. So shout out to Kai Bax, link in the description. If they're interested, which at this point they definitely are, they'll schedule a time to talk on my calendar, which means they are now a qualified prospect in the calendar. At this point, you may be wondering, okay, so sure, they're qualified, they're in the calendar, but how do I know they're going to buy? That's why it's important to set up a discovery call with them to find out more about their needs and what they want from your agency. So for example, let's say today is Sunday, someone schedules a call for Tuesday. Definitely they're already getting the automations, which is like, hey, I just saw you schedule a call. Here's the time. Click on this link to see more information, which I'm going to put a bunch of social proof in there. Maybe a thank you video, which is like, please show up to the call type video. Just nurturing them to make sure they see more about the company before they get on the call, which will pre-sell them a little bit more, I guess, if you will. So they get these automations, and in the automations, again, I include all their details about the appointment, a landing page with some more social proof so that they will receive emails after they opt in, because I'm not going to be there at 9 p.m. already calling a lead. So I scheduled the discovery call, or excuse me, the sales call, but now I want to call them to do discovery call. So maybe if they scheduled it for Tuesday, I'm calling them tomorrow on Monday and just being like, hey, I saw you scheduled a call for tomorrow. Just wanted to ask you a couple questions, right? Make sure they're really interested. Now they're qualified, they're interested, they have the thank you page, they have information, they have social proof, and they're going to see you tomorrow, and they're going to close probably if you've done everything correctly. You're halfway there. I know that may seem like a lot, but once you do this one time, the rest is automated. It just happens for you. So you just got to call the people coming in, basically. So you call them, you get on the sales call. Sometimes you're going to have to follow up. In fact, 80% of the time, deals close between the 5th and the 12th contact. That's a real stat. Shout out to the National Sales Association for that stat. Follow-up strategies, once they are qualified leads with automated campaigns and the deal loss automation if they don't purchase within the cycle, are going to make sure that you're going to close at the highest conversion rate as possible. So yeah, you can do a lot of these follow-up campaigns for you already in high level. For my B.O.S.S students, you guys already have all those automations done for you with the link. I mean, might as well, even if you're not in B.O.S.S, I'll include that in the description if you guys are interested in that. But you can set up a lot of the automations in high level by yourself. This will send them reminders. This will send them, discounts if they're in deal lost, just to follow up with deals after a period of time, just to offer some kind of discount. Usually that does very well. I even made a video about it right here. So now that you've done all the hard work, it's really important to optimize your ad performance at every step of the funnel, right? If you're getting a lot of clicks, not a lot of opt-ins, maybe work on your landing page. If you're not getting really good click-through, work on the ad. Change the offer, change the copy a little bit. It's important to optimize this at every freaking step. And I find that creating a compelling offer is the most effective way to convert viewers into leads and then into customers. But there are other things that you need to do as well. Let's look at some of the best practices for optimizing your TikTok ads. The offer, like we already talked about, the video has to look professional. Don't do it in like a low lighting area where it just looks bad. I like to go out, as you saw in my example. I'm at the strip, I'm somewhere where there's like a lively background. You can still kind of hear me. The audio was kind of aids in that one, but I just kind of did it because I was out there. But really look at the numbers between each step and see where the fall off happens the most and see how you can improve that based on what it is in that case. So in conclusion, I hope this video really helps you think about your marketing strategy with TikTok ads or even Facebook, depending on what you're doing right now. Remember that it's not just about creating great content and publishing it on the right platforms. It's also about understanding how people are using the platforms or how people need your service depending on what their pain points are. Now with that said, as promised, let's get into a real live example of a TikTok ad account and some results that we've gotten so far. Okay, so I've already shown you the ad. I'm not going to show you the landing page because I don't want to just give up my whole agency, obviously, because people are going to steal it. That's happened to me so many times in the past, but I'm still going to be transparent and show you the results I've gotten on TikTok. So let me refresh so y'all know what's up. Let me click on today and then I'll click on lifetime. So far, total on this campaign, I have spent $5,300 in about 6 weeks. So I was just doing the math on this literally on Saturday too. So $5,300 spent in about 6 weeks. I've had 269 including these two, about 280 conversions. From those conversions, we've closed 24 clients, so just under 10%, because like the lead forms are really low intent. I just want to get the lowest cost per lead as possible and then maybe downsell them if they can't afford like the main product, which is why I do this. So we've closed, I think like 23, 24 high ticket clients, and then we've maybe sold like consulting or like lower packages, so like maybe 8 other people. So overall you can see I'm getting a cost per lead of about $20 and we're closing about 10% of the leads that are coming in, which makes my cost of acquisition $200, max maybe $300. So that's good. It costs about $200 to $300 to secure a $3,000 deal. And then that's not even including the LTV. That's just the front end. So yeah, overall, I've been very happy. I even made like a quick testimonial for Jason Mojo because he helped me set up a lot of the stuff. And now that it's set up, I've actually understood, and now I realize that I actually paid him $8,000 so that I never have to pay anybody ever again to run ads for me, because now I feel like I've truly understood what I'm doing and I know what to do and I know how to run ads at a much higher level after working with Jason. So shout out to you, Jason. It's really helped me to consistently generate $20,000 every single month in my agency. And I know I've only been running these ads on TikTok for 6 weeks, but prior to that, we were doing that on Facebook. So either way, it's been a great experience. And hopefully you guys found value out of this. If you guys have questions, I still have a really small community. Make sure to comment down below and I probably will get back to you. I know a lot of people are interested in learning from me. So if you guys are interested in that, I actually have a free lesson to my B.O.S.S program in the description. So if you guys want access to that, I'm putting a bunch of stuff in there in this video specifically. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy that. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye.